Good morning and welcome to this Tuesday in the 23rd week of Ordinary Time. So, as you can see, I'm sitting out on a bench in the woods this morning, and I thought I'd give the reflection from here. It's a little chilly, so I put on a flannel shirt to take out the chill that's in the breeze. But today is a special feast day, the birth of the Blessed Virgin Mary. When you and I were born, it was a very special day for a lot of people, certainly for our family, for friends of the family and relatives. Everyone was looking forward to the day of our birth. Everyone was anxious to see us for the first time. Well, the whole world was awaiting the birth of Mary, even though many were not even aware of this mystery that was unfolding in God's plan. But because the whole world was yearning and in such great need of salvation, we can say that the whole world was waiting for this birth. And one image that comes to mind for this feast day, I was in the mountains one summer, sitting out at night. It was a pitch black night. And of course, as you know, in the country, you can see the stars very clearly. So I was sitting out on a chair, and the moon arose from behind the mountains, and it was a full moon. And of course, we know that the moon is sometimes used as an image for Our Lady's life, because she was like an initial light that announced the moment when salvation would soon dawn upon the earth. And of course, Jesus is often depicted by the sun that rises in the morning and shines upon the whole earth with its rays. So that was a very special moment. It was a beautiful moment because Mary was like that initial light that was announcing the dawn of salvation that was soon to radiate upon the earth. That new Moses that was to bring deliverance, the new King David whose governance was to never end, the one who was anointed by God and to bring salvation. Another image that I like is Mary as the new Ark of the Covenant. In Mary, God was preparing his own dwelling place, the one through whom he would come into the world. And as you remember in the Old Testament, the ark that God commanded Moses to build was a symbol of God's presence with his people. It was also a remembrance of how God delivered his people from Egypt and also how God took care of them in the wilderness on their way to the promised land. But the ark was a symbol of God's presence with his people during this time. So Mary is the new ark, because through her God would become present, Emmanuel, God with us. God would be present with his people. And as Mary carried Jesus in her womb for those 9 months, she was very much like the new Ark of the Covenant. God was present with us in her womb. So let's celebrate this day today with great rejoicing. Of course, besides attending Mass, which I hope you can, to also make this day special in other ways. Put on your favorite music, maybe do a little dance, have a bowl of ice cream or your favorite treat, or maybe make a holy hour, something to enhance the day spiritually. Do some spiritual reading, visit the Blessed Sacrament. Let's make this day very special as we thank God for this moment in salvation history, as this plan unfolded, the birth of Mary, announcing the salvation which we are now enjoying by the grace and the mercy of God. God bless your day. Amen.